well, that's most of my life. Catherine I've known for about 15 years, which I think is a little bit of time also. I've gotten to know Mike and Catherine together at just about every single point in the relationship that you can name. I was there at the beginning. I was there the night in Towson after Catherine graduated school, and Mike and Catherine were thinking about getting back together, and you know, I was there for all of it. You know, I was there at all those kind of nights. Mike, to me, is a family member. Mike and I are only children. It's great sometimes, not so great when you're trying to go on the roller coaster by yourself. But Mike's mom, Susan, who I still call Mrs. Scribner by accident, really made me one of Mike's brothers. And when I say brother, I don't mean just me. I mean the crew over there in the green ties. I'm talking about Brian, Adam, Jacob, Alexis, Paul, who couldn't be here tonight. But we're all kind of the same, but I'm the one up here talking. A lot of times we would go on weekends with Mike and his family. And, you know, we just felt like we were part of the family. One thing, speaking of actually helping me make my own family, Lauren, my beautiful wife here, when I was proposing to her, Mike actually came out to Bethany Beach, which is where I was proposing to her, helped me set up absolutely everything I was going to do in proposing to my wife, which, frankly, I don't know anyone else that would do that kind of thing. It was amazing. Mike is a special kind of guy. Like I mentioned before, when Mike and Catherine reconnected after they went to school, I could just tell when Mike was spending time with Catherine. Just seemed like a better man, a different person. He wanted to, you know, make himself better for her, which, you know, he's still working on that. But yeah. All right. I did want to touch real quick on something that Catherine's dad said. When Mike went to ask his permission to marry Catherine, Mike actually called me as he was waiting outside his house. So I have the other side of that story. Mike calls and says, "Hey man, I'm outside his house. I'm really freaking out because I have no idea where he is. I've been here for like an hour." I had to move my car because I think the neighbors think this is weird. But you know, Mike's you know, always worried about, you know, how other people feel about things. He's worried about other people's feelings. I mean, you know, when he was worried about how creepy he was to the neighbors, he was actually worried about, you know, many other things. And, you know, asking Catherine's dad for permission is just one of the chivalrous type of things that Mike would do. On a different note, Mike asked me a few months ago, we were talking, and Mike said it was a little too soon for him. But to me, Mike's dad, Frank Scribner, is a very important person to me and to a lot of my friends, all of the people we know. As we all know, he's not here tonight. Passed away at the very end of last year. I can remember countless numbers of times. Yeah, I can tell you any kind of story you want, but he was like a second dad to me also. We all miss him, and I just wanted to say that on behalf of Mike, because I know he's still feeling it. But honestly, I just kind of wanted to give a quick little toast to Frank. I know he's not here tonight, but we can do this for him, so I go and visit him. He's here in spirit. On that note. One thing that I really like about Mike and Catherine's relationship, even though it sounds like it's straight out of the movie, it kind of is. I mean, they were great friends before there was something more. Catherine's a very loyal person, a very strong person, maybe something you wouldn't necessarily notice the first time you talk to her. But, you know, over time, the things that she's dealt with and the time that they've gone through together, you know, only makes both of them stronger. They're both very special people to me, and Catherine, I couldn't think of anyone better for Mike to marry. And again, he's still working on it, but it'll be fine. I appreciate that you're an advocate for your disease and, you know, all that kind of thing. I know that's, you know, difficult to say. You guys are an excellent pair, and can we say she just looks beautiful in her dress tonight? Yeah. She is on the market, but everybody, you know, it's just an honor for me to stand up here. I'm speaking for a lot of different people. I know that anyone else that knows Mike and Catherine would probably say the same type of things that I'm saying now. But I just want to end it with a toast to the happy couple. Congratulations, you guys.